Hello you, welcome to some Trews, where your views and my views are interchangeable and exchangeable, a conversation between like-minded fellows, humans of the same, general species, are we? How would we ever know? Particularly to dear Russell, I've recently been having some pretty sleepless nights and I think I've officially become an insomniac. Any tips, tricks to help me sleep? Just accept that you're not sleeping. Learn how to meditate, I would say. I wake up most mornings about 3 or 4 and I just listen to meditation tapes and do meditation. It's what I do. I try to let go of the idea of going to sleep. That's a bit of a drag if you've actually got somewhere to go and you're like, oh no, I've got to get up at 7. This is meant to be my sleep time. Why am I not having my sleep time that I agreed to? But you're not going to get sleep if you're angry. Is your jaw even relaxed, Chicolita 2? Dennis Vargas, Mr. Brand, aka The Man. I'm 25 years old and live at home with my parents and have no job. When I was 25 years old though, mate, I think I did have a job, but I was just about to lose that job due to the old drugs. My resume looks horrible because I haven't had a job for over 7 months. Don't worry about that. And I've had over 20 jobs. Don't worry about that either. I'm stuck in life and I want to help people. I do not really care about making money. I do want to do something in my life. You want purpose? Any suggestions? Right, start now, Dennis Vargas. You can start helping people. Right near you, there are people that require help. But try not to do it on your own. I made this terrible mistake once when I was in India. Here is that mistake. I bought loads of sweets and gave them to children in some sort of burrio, shanty town, poor place. It was the wrong way of doing things. I see that now because it created what can only be described as a sort of Willy Wonka themed riot. What I should have done is spoken to charitable organisations that distribute food, but that wouldn't have fulfilled me for my whimsical, narcissistic, let's go and give out candy in the shanty town Christ complex. But I've learned that it's better to offer help in allegiance and alliance with others in a structured way, and I suggest you do that too, Dennis. Just inquire about it, pursue it, and the pathway will appear. There's a very good Goethe quote for this that has to do with commitment. Commit to it, Dennis. Dean Kane. Do you think we're getting any closer to the government treating drug addicts as individuals with an illness? At the moment, they're often treated as criminals. I know you made this point previously. Not really. I don't think we're getting any closer. I think there's a sort of a general social understanding that addiction is an illness and that addiction manifests through many, many behaviours. But I don't think we're getting any closer to governmental change. And I'm beginning to question whether or not we should even look for governmental change or change from above. I think, really, when popular movements rise up, change happens. EastEnderholic. Do you like EastEnders? Russell, I'm a 17-year-old guy who feels incredibly lonely and worthless despite having some decent friends around me. That's interesting. Friends aren't assuaging these feelings of loneliness and worthlessness. I have supportive friends and go out at least once a week. Yet I feel completely alone just because I don't have people messaging me 24/7. I've accomplished a decent amount, both academically and otherwise, yet I still view myself as worthless. And it isn't rare for me to think about ending it all. I was like that, and I still can have little moments like that, because what you've done there, mate, is you've encoded worthlessness deep into your being, probably due to some sort of familial messages that were around that aren't your family's fault. It's just sort of these things tend to be passed on, accrete over time. What you need to do, mate, is a thorough inventory of yourself, but you probably need a way into it. Let me read the rest of it and see if I can find the answer. However, when I get into this depressive state, it usually wears off after a while, and I go back to normal and act like all is fine, only for it to happen again the following month. Except this month it's really taken hold. Throw into the mix my sexuality issues and uncertainty over uni, apprenticeships, etc. My life's a right state. Any advice appreciated. It's normal to feel like this when you're 17. You're on the precipice of a new life. Your identity hasn't fully formed yet. Your identity will form. Be patient with yourself. Be unjudgmental about your sexuality. Allow it to be whatever it is beyond any judgment. Just allow yourself to be. Just allow yourself to be. With the uni and apprenticeship situation, be patient. Take a moment. Seek advice. Take it slowly. There is no rush. All of that fear is an illusion. You're going to be okay, mate. Stop watching so much EastEnders is the key thing I'll say. If you're holicking EastEnders, that can't be a good thing. That'll be contributing to the depression. So you've identified correctly that just simply having friends and associates won't in itself remove the problem. It's the kind of friendships that you have, and it's the kind of the way you communicate. Try talking honestly and openly to the friends you do have. Say, do you start to feel a bit worthless? Don't blurt it out in a pub or a snooker hall when people are like, sort of go, oh, eating some crisps and being all leery. Don't go, I feel worthless, baby, because that's the wrong context. Wait till there's a sort of a quiet moment. You're in a car, someone's dropping you off, maybe, I don't know, you're chatting, and you go, sometimes I feel a bit worthless, and then I might go, oh, I don't know. It's part of the human condition, because ultimately, although we have infinite value, we attach that value to the wrong things. You're going to be fine, mate. Don't worry about it. That was some Trews, and looking back over it now, I stand by every single solitary last bloody bleeding old word I said. Thank you for listening. If you want to subscribe here, you can, or just go over to something else, like some kid somewhere, and subscribe to their one. I don't mind. I'm not competitive, but I am quite competitive. But in this mood, it just doesn't seem that important. Hare Krishna.
Nose is a tool that is abused to fool you and to leave you scared and confused. Trews is like the nose. If the nose was true, I want some trews. Let's have some trews.